pt2 family. Catch us live on your TV screens.
Oh yes!
You saw the president getting you vaccination yesterday. Are you going to be taking it?
I will not, no.
Oh, Sinalo.
I'm going to wait for at least 90% of this population to get it before I get it. Remember, have your
Side
say.
effects only kick in 2 years later.
Then I will have them 4 years later. Have your say right now on Twitter. We're talking all things hashtag side hustle. What do you constitute? What constitutes a side hustle? You can follow us right now on Twitter, @Ekse_live, on Facebook, Ekse Live. And remember to catch the repeats each and every morning at 8 a.m.
Yes, Usinalo, when they walked into the studio, he was like, boom, boom, boom. They sing who? Boom, 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 boom. The boys and the girls, boom, boom. Charlie's Angels, baby! You girls look so beautiful. And I didn't even, we always argue, we always disagree on things, but I agree. Charlie's Angels. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having us.
How you doing? Yes, you're also awesome.
If you don't mind, guys, can you please tell us who you are and what is it that you do from here to here?
For sure. Hi, everybody. My name's Ada van Zyl. I'm the founder of a company called Ascend Online, and we do business automation. So we help startups and small to medium enterprises to really, in a cost-effective way, start up their businesses, because funding is always a problem. And that's how my company originated.
Yeah, is that your side hustle or is that your 9 to 5?
That used to be my side hustle. Now it's my main hustle.
See what happens if
see
you're
that?
committed to your side hustle?
For
It becomes
sure.
that.
And you, Malani?
I am Danya Goosen.
I thought you were going to say, I'm Beyonce.
Beyonce!
But okay, no.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm Danya Goosen. I'm the founder of Lotus Street Foundation and also the owner of Lotus Street Boutique. So Lotus Street Foundation is basically an NGO, and the side hustle is the boutique.
Hi everybody, I'm Fatine Bucks. I have a full-time job. So my 3 side hustles are, one is Delightful Divorce. I help divorced couples just navigate their ways into making divorce not so terrible.
You throw divorce parties.
Yes, I do.
Bad.
We had our
Supposed to be
first one.
crying.
We had our first one about a year ago. We couldn't have one last year during
Please
COVID.
invite me to the
You
next
are
one.
so invited to the next one.
I'll come back and tell you all about
We
it.
don't burn wedding dresses though.
Okay,
Yeah.
sell it for more money.
Okay.
So, oh yeah, that works.
Your
Yeah.
second
Side
side
hustle.
hustle?
The second one?
The second one is a bookbinding business. I make personalized Bibles and Qurans, and I restore old books. That's a love that I got from my dad. And then the fourth one is just being a voice for sexual violence transformation in that space. And making sure that people understand that it's both a man and woman joint
So if you
solution.
could summarize all of these, you guys are boss ladies.
Yeah.
Yes.
On the dots.
I have a question. Oh, okay. I have a question for you. Earlier, you mentioned something about starting a business. A lot of times, getting capital is a challenge. Now, today, we're talking about side hustles. A lot of people don't talk about how it's actually not easy to kickstart a side hustle.
For sure. It's not easy. I mean, I used my last paycheck of my paid work to start my side hustle. It's not easy. And I think that was the whole idea behind my business. I had a lot of friends and family when COVID struck that lost their jobs. And automation is a really efficient and cost-effective way to start your own business because, as you correctly said, you know, funding and connecting with funders and, you know, capital venturers, it's always a problem. You don't have the money to appoint 10, 20 staff to get your business off the ground. So using automation will help you get it up. And then in 6 months' time, when your company grows, then you will have the capital, you know, to help unemployment and appoint people and train them and upskill them. So definitely, and it's one of our primary objections in our company as well, is to connect startups and small to medium businesses and entrepreneurs with venture capitalists and show them how to actually draw up a business plan that is sufficient to then, you know, submit to FNB or to a bank or to a, you know, somebody that is wanting to invest in a business, because the knowledge is not out there. So we focus on that to kind of help them from where they've got the idea to actually getting it off the ground.
Yeah.
Fatine, starting a side hustle could be daunting. You started at 3. What gets you up and saying, you know what, I'm going to do this today?
My family.
Sure.
My family, I've got 2 amazing children. And so I do this first to be accountable for myself and be responsible and not be a burden on anybody in my family. and then I do it for my family.
Yeah, one of the gentlemen, Bebekona, earlier on, attributed this to having responsibility.
Yes, exactly.
So,
yeah.
Yeah, you've mentioned that the boutique is your side hustle. In order to make, I'm just thinking about this. In order to have a side hustle, that means there's a main hustle. There are so many people who are doing different things, but can you really pinpoint what is their side hustle? How do you pinpoint that actually the boutique is my side hustle, and let's say the saloon is my permanent job? How do you differentiate the two and pinpoint this is a side hustle and this one is so permanent?
So for me, the whole part of the funding for my NGO.
Yeah.
Because that is the main hustle, basically.
Yeah.
So I just want to give you guys a little bit of a background about the main hustle.
Yeah.
So my main hustle was also my side hustle, because I had a full-time job. I mean, most of us have full-time jobs. But for me, I lost both my parents, and then I had to leave my job due to circumstances, and I focused completely on the foundation, because during the whole time of COVID, I realized that, you know, there's a personal need that I need to fulfill, and that is to be out in the communities, to be there, to help people, to help children, you know. So for me, that then became my full-time hustle, basically.
Yeah.
But then in that time, I realized funding.
Yeah.
Where is the funding going to come from, you know? Yes, it's nice to approach big corporations, the government, it's nice, but it's not that easy and it's not that simple. So there's a lot of things that you have to do. There's a lot of place. I am registered, a PBO and an MPO. So everything is in place, but yet, oh, you're only 2 years old, ma'am. Sorry, we can't help you. You know, so that again is a problem. So then I sat back and I was like, okay, what is it that I can do? I need something else to then fund this. I can't sit back and now forget about my main hustle and go back to my 9 to 5, because I'm an entrepreneur at the end of the day. I want to one day have like 10 to 20 employees. So for me, I then decided I'm going to start this boutique because it's sisters. So you donate to the store.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people can't donate money.
Yeah.
But you have that extra pants of old Levi's that it no longer fits you, that you can donate, and guess what? I can resell that, and then 50% of that proceeds goes back into, you know, the foundation, and then I can carry on with my livelihood at the end of the day.
I'm so glad you touched on something that we never discussed when it comes to side hustle, because so many people, when they think about side hustle, they think about making money for themselves.
Yes.
They think about, okay, I need an extra job just to boost my income, to be able to pay bills. But here you are doing something on the side to support something that you're doing for the community, which is something that we need to think about as well. Are side hustles only to boost ourselves economically, or it's just something that we do on the side, or just giving pancakes to people on the streets who don't have lunch?
Yeah. Speaking of not having lunch, I'm retrenched because of COVID-19, and now I have absolutely nothing to do. I'm at home. What are the basics? What are the fundamentals? What are the things that I could look out for before I even go outside? What can I look for within myself that will actually get me up on a Thursday morning and say, you know what, I'm finding inspiration and I am going to do this? What do you look for inside yourself?
For me personally, you know, being unemployed at the time, I did not want to go back into that mentality of a 9 to 5, first of all.
Sure.
Because I'm already in the space now. So what is my passion? What is your passion? What is your purpose at the end of the day? Because you're going to be stuck in that same routine for the rest of your life. So if you want to be a true hustler, because hustling comes from your heart, because you don't go to bed, you can't clock out, you know, because hustling is 24/7. Like a lot of people think, you know, there's this bad stigma around hustling. People think, oh, it's something dodgy. But for me, it's like, I have to go to bed and check my phone, check my Instagram, all my social medias. Is someone sent a message to buy something? Oh, there's a funder that maybe sent an email. So, or I need to create a proposal. So it needs to be a passion and it's a purpose. So that will drive you, basically.
What's your passion? What's your purpose? Send us those voice notes to 060-391-8464. Dial us on 021-448-0448. That email go Ekse at capetowntv.org. Follow us on Twitter. It's Ekse_live as well as on Instagram. Otherwise on Facebook, find us on Ekse Live. We'll check out those messages after the quick ad break. They'll still be here and the guys will be joining us, so don't you go nowhere. Welcome to the biggest, the baddest, and the most hip and happening show in the motherland. This is Ekse Live.
CTV family. Catch